Now, I will remind you of a very familiar scene. You get angry about something, you are mad at someone, you are full inside, but you don't want to talk, and suddenly you find yourself doing this. Washing the dishes, organizing the cabinets, mopping the floors, cleaning the house from top to bottom. Normally the task you say, oh, I'll do it later, or suddenly finished at lightning speed. So why? This is not laziness, and it's certainly not a personality issue. This is a very primitive calming program that your brain activates in moments of anger. When you get angry, your brain perceives this. There is a loss of control. At this moment, the amygdala is activated, which is the brain's alarm center, and the following happens. Cortisol rises, adrenaline increases, and the body goes into fight or flight mode. But what can't we do in modern life? We can't scream, we can't run away, we can't hit and break things. Here, the brain says, I need to release this energy somewhere, and directs it to the safest place. A purposeful physical movement. That's why cleaning seems like an ordinary task. But for your brain, it's invaluable because it activates three mechanisms at the same time. 1. Dopamine. As you clean a place, you tell yourself you've accomplished something, and the brain perceives this as a mini reward. 2. Serotonin. As you organize a place, for example, the inside of a cupboard, you say, I'm in control. This creates a sense of security in your brain. In fact, you might even get angry at someone later, saying, I had put it in that corner of the cupboard. 3. The proprioceptive system. Hands work, muscles are engaged. This system gives the nervous system the command to calm down. So, cleaning is not hygiene, it is a biological tool that soothes the nervous system. So why do tasks that usually feel burdensome get done quickly at that moment? Because when you're angry, your energy is high and your focus is narrowed. Your attention is on a single point. The brain doesn't say, let me do it perfectly. The brain only wants this: finish, organize. That's why you don't procrastinate, you don't think, you don't say you're tired. This is an adrenaline plus dopamine cocktail, and this party is exactly what your brain wants. So, is this healthy? Up to this point, yes, it's healthy. But here's where the risk begins. If the brain learns this, clean to calm down, then in every moment of stress, the need for more cleaning, more control, more order increases. It is likely to turn into an obsession. So the problem is not cleaning. The problem is making the brain feel that this is the only way out. So what can we do instead of cleaning to achieve the same effect? What the brain is looking for is not cleaning. What the brain is looking for are these: rhythmic movements, a sense of control, a feeling of completion. You should try alternatives that trigger the same hormones. Take a brisk walk for 5 minutes.
Even inside the house it can be done. Do something while timing it.
For example, say, I will finish this task in 3 minutes. Or touch. Try to do repetitive tasks with your hands. Drawing, kneading dough, pruning plants. Okay, these are good. However, if you say, I find no pleasure like cleaning, what should I do to avoid being obsessed with cleaning when I'm angry? Here are the cleaning rules for you. 1. Set a time limit. Do 10 minutes of cleaning, then stop. 2. Name the feeling. Say, I am angry right now. That's why I'm cleaning. Because the brain starts to calm down when the emotion is named. 3. Always have an alternative ready. At least one non-cleaning way to calm down is to get up and bake a cake. Because mixing foods together, even carelessly, and obtaining a sweet dish greatly increases the dopamine effect in the brain, especially when you eat it. Remember, if cleaning calms you, it's not because you are controlling or obsessive, but because it's a safe way your brain chooses to prevent you from being overwhelmed by thoughts.